हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू न्यू स्ट्रीम। आप लोगों का स्वागत है हमारे एक और नई स्ट्रीम पे। आज हम करने वाले कल की कंटिन्यू स्टोरी। गड़बड़ बोल दी मैंने। कल की बची हुई स्टोरी कंप्लीट करेंगे और साथ में ना लेवल अप भी करने वाला हूँ मैं आज थोड़ा। ये सोच रहा हूँ रुक जाता हूँ थोड़ी दिन, कंपोनेंट्स मिल नहीं रहे जल्दी जल्दी। इतने घंटे खेले मैंने, फिर भी मुझे ठीक से मिले नहीं कंपोनेंट, आर्टिफैक्ट्स।
What's the hurry?
कितने मेरे पास, ज़्यादा भी नहीं होंगे। इसका भी लेवल अप करना है, पर यही नहीं है। ट्रैवलर का कर लिया पर वेपन ये भी 70 लेवल है। नाइस, ये भी 70 लेवल है मैक्स। ओके, सिर्फ ट्रैवलर मेरा जो है वो 70 लेवल हो चुका है, बाकी कोई तो नहीं कैरेक्टर नहीं है। तो आज हम कल की स्टोरी कंप्लीट करेंगे। मैं एक बार जाके देखा मैंने वहाँ पे ना वो वुल्फ को किसी ने बांध के रखा है। इतना देख के आया हूँ मैं, पर आगे क्या करना वो नहीं पता। अभी जाएंगे, थोड़ी देर में पता करके आएंगे। चलो फिर स्टार्ट करते हैं। पहले डेली मिशन कंप्लीट कर लेता हूँ। अरे यार, ये हर बार ऊपर रहता है, मैं चढ़ जाने लगता हूँ। कुछ दिनों से सेम मिशन मिल रहा है, सेम, नो चेंजेस, पता नहीं क्यों। इनको मारना है और क्या, रोज का मिशन है। ये सब तो गए, बचाइए। यार गलत टाइम पे यूज हो गया। इतनी कभी बटन दबते क्यों? मार रहे हैं। इजी। ये बार क्लिक हो जाता है यार, वन टाइम ही देना चाहिए। नेक्स्ट मिशन कहाँ पे? नहीं है टेलीपोर्टर, चलो दूर से जाना पड़ेगा। कल की वीडियो पे 61 व्यूज गए, नाइस। अब इनकी टावर तोड़ने हैं। अरे जा, इसको करने दे। नाइस। हेलो ब्रो, हेलो ब्रो। आज विनीत ने तो कॉल ही नहीं उठाया, लगता है ज़्यादा ही बिजी है। इस जॉयस्टिक का क्या करूँ, ये छूट जा रहा है बार बार, मतलब क्या है ये जॉयस्टिक? हाँ, कहाँ पे बाकी और मिशन? यहाँ पे। कल रात को मैं खेल रहा था, इसको तो मारने गया था मैं शायद से। हाँ, डोमेन में गया था। सारे कैरेक्टर मर गए मेरे, इसलिए हेल्थ नहीं है इन लोगों की। कल की स्टोरी मतलब कंटिन्यू करनी है। अरे जल्दी बता। यहीं पे पास में कुछ तो करना है। यस, स्टोरी इज इम्पोर्टेंट। मेरे को कुछ पूछना भी था। ये नहीं था। याद है तो बताऊंगा। चेस्ट है यहाँ पे। यहाँ पे चेस्ट ओपन करने का ऑप्शन आया था ना, ये रहा।
Is this an answer from this world?
Was it 𝓛𝓲𝓵 flowers? नहीं, हाँ याद आया। नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन था ये जो काय है, ये काय और ये जो कैरेक्टर है इसका क्या नाम है, लया, ये दोनों में से बेस्ट कौन है? मतलब काय अच्छा है, ये कैरेक्टर अच्छी है, ये पूछना था। मतलब ये आइस टाइप है ना दोनों, तो दोनों में से अच्छा कौन सा आइस टाइप में? Two are for different types. दोनों आइस टाइप है ना? One is for damage and another is for shield. तो अपने को डैमेज वाला ही लेना है ना, शील्ड वाले तो दो हो गए। नॉयल हो जाएगी एक, और एक क्या नाम है उसका, नाम याद नहीं है सर, छोड़ो, ऊपर नहीं चढ़ना है। Laya has second best shield in Genshin. नोएल का था ना मतलब बेस्ट शील्ड। डेली मिशन क्या है ये? विल काय इज गुड फॉर फील्ड कायरो सपोर्ट। हाँ, उसका तो लेवल अप भी कर दिया मैंने 60। नॉट नोएल, उसका 100% अप टाइम नहीं है। हाँ, मैंने पता है अभी नोएल को मैंने अपग्रेड किया है, ठीक है। नोएल का जो ये शील्ड ये स्किल है ना, जो स्किल वो कुछ ज़्यादा टाइम लेता है अब रिचार्ज होने में। ऐसा क्यों? ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए था। मैं यहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को तो वो भी याद नहीं है। लीव ढूंढना है ना एक, लीव्स ऑन विंड। Shield is 100% of time means one after other you can't use it. Okay. फिर नोएल चेंज करना चाहिए क्या हमें? नोएल की जगह पे लेना चाहिए कि नोएल ही बेस्ट है? नहीं तो बोला उसकी शील्ड बहुत अच्छी है। कैन भाई कांट क्या है क्या, कैन यूज इट। ओके ओके, मतलब मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ उसको, ठीक है। तो उस ये जितने भी नए कैरेक्टर मिले इनके तो ये ही नहीं मिलते आर्टिफैक्ट्स। नोएल शील्ड के साथ हीलिंग भी देती है बट लायर नहीं। ओ इसका ये डिसएडवांटेज है। ओके, उसको कौन से फ्लावर चाहिए, मतलब लीव मिल क्यों नहीं रहे? यहीं पे गोल गोल घूम रहा हूँ से। पेड़ के ऊपर है क्या? सुक्रोज क्योंकि एंड ट्रैवलर दिस शुड बी योर टॉप प्रायोरिटी इन बिल्ड। सुक्रोज तो बिल्ड नहीं है क्योंकि के वो सब नहीं मिल रहे, क्या बोलते हैं, आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे। ट्रैवलर तो हो चुकी है, ट्रैवलर एकदम मैक्स कर दिया मैंने 70 लेवल। वेपन भी 70 लेवल हो गया है और उसका लेवल भी 70 हो गया है। बाकी सुक्रोस और वो क्यूकी को तो नहीं किया है, उसके तो यही नहीं मिले ना अभी, उसके लिए स्टोरी करनी पड़ेगी। मेरे को ये मिल नहीं रहा, मैं बाद में करूँगा। कहाँ गई स्टोरी? एंडेंड्रो ट्रैवलर और कैरोलिन बारबरा का है, तो 5 हो जाएंगे ना? 5 कैरेक्टर हो गए हैं। कम्स लेटर, ओ मेरे को लगा ये आप सेकंड टीम बता रहे हो। तो फर्स्ट टीम में मेरे को क्या रखना है? फर्स्ट टीम और सेकंड टीम ये बता दो बस, फिर मैं 8 को ही बिल्ड करूँगा और किसी को नहीं। कैरोलाइन के कैरोलाइन कैरोलाइन कौन सी कैरेक्टर मिली है? ये ये तो बेकार कैरेक्टर है। उसको कहाँ पकड़ के रखा है? ये वुल्फ को कहाँ पकड़ के रखा है? यहाँ पे कोली बोल सकते हैं उसको, ठीक है। मेरा गड़बड़ी रहता है, मेरा ये नाम लेन ऐसे ऐसे नाम रहते ना, हो जाता है वो। बेकार मत बोलो भाई, जो उसके साथ खेलता है वो बुरा मान जाएगा। सही बात है। कल कौन सा मिशन कर रहा था मैं, वो भी चला गया। चलो कौन सा भी स्टार्ट करते हैं। ये नहीं कर सकते, ये नहीं कर सकते, ये कर सकते हैं क्या? यही मिशन कर रहा था, हाँ चलो याद आया। मैंने कल ना जाके देखा था थोड़ा सा कि क्या सीन है ये मिशन का। फिर मैंने देखा कि वुल्फ को बांध के रखा है। इसके पास जाने के लिए यहाँ से जाते थे ना, शॉर्टकट। बच गया। की है मेरे पास, वैसे तो नहीं होगी, मैंने की नहीं खोली, मतलब कलेक्ट नहीं की है। क्या है? बिल्ड एंड यूज क्यूकी 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓚 एंड सुक्रोज फॉर एक्स्ट्रा एनिमी। ओके, और उसके लिए मिशन करनी
I'll
पड़ेगी
keep
क्यूकी
this
के।
close.
एंड ड्रैंड्रो को भी ये नहीं मिल रहा, क्या बोलते हैं उसको अपग्रेड करने के लिए जो चीज़ें चाहिए होती वो आर्टिफैक्ट बोलेंगे ना उसको। मैं यहाँ से देख के गया था कि यहाँ पे सीन क्या है। अरे गिर गया। इसको बांध के क्यों रखा है?
You not welcome here.
सेकेंड टीम कैन बी, ये ठीक है। फायर कैरेक्टर का लीसा एंड नोएल इफ यू वांट और एनी अदर हीलिंग कैरेक्टर्स। अभी देखते ना, अभी स्पिन करेंगे तो समझो 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर मिल जाए तो फिर टीम बदल जाएगी। ये भी बात है। चलो फिर स्टोरी स्टार्ट करते हैं।
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory.
मुझे
If you
कैरेक्टर का नाम बोलने
serve
नहीं आता,
us,
प्रॉब्लम
we
नहीं है।
can
विदित ने
restore your
बहुत
divine
बार बताया होगा तो।
powers you once held
आगे
in the
नहीं है वो
past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓵's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
𝓚𝓚𝓮 सही नाम है, मतलब सही बोला मैंने? 𝓚𝓚𝓮। ये वो अच्छी बात है, याद रखना पड़ेगा। 𝓚𝓚𝓮।
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
इससे फाइट करनी है? ओके। हाँ इससे। अरे रुक जा भाई।
Freeze!
No one escapes my sight.
अरे उड़ रहा है ये तो।
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
अभी लड़कों से बारी भी चली गई। वाह यार मैं सोचा दिमाग में मारूंगा
Dodge this!
फ्रीज करके। अरे रुक जा यार।
Don't push your luck. Cool it!
Leave it all to me.
इसको लगी नहीं रही आपको? इसे टूटेगी?
Time to clean up.
नहीं।
I'll catch up.
Use different elements at the same time can deal more damage. Okay,
Get him.
तो मैं एम्बर लेके आ गया हूँ, इसका यूज ही नहीं होगा।
Freeze!
Let it rain.
अरे भारी भाग के। इसके तो लगे नहीं रहे।
Dodge this!
ये जॉयस्टिक काम ही नहीं करती कभी-कभी।
Cool it!
अरे फिर भी
Steady as to.
मार दिया। क्या बात? कायरो प्लस यूज करो। एम्बर ही ना? हाँ इनको भी पीटना है।
Prepare to be blown away.
और कोई नहीं।
The ceremony was interrupted. How
ये तो मर गया तो फिर आ गया
fortunate
ये।
for you. How does an old
Wind
spirit
power.
have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable.
Wind power
Our
will
grand
protect you.
scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human 𝓚𝓸𝓵. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolfguard. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
ये कंप्यूटर का न्यू चालू होगा.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
I know somebody is watching secretly.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
ये सच में बोला और हाँ अब आई इसका अभी आया मैं. वही तूने जो पहले लिखा वो नहीं आया चैट में मेरे भाई. तेरा कजन देख, तुझे जानता है अच्छे से, परफेक्ट कहा उसने।
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
क्या पूछना है इसमें? दफा फिर नहीं आया विनीत, क्या लिखना चाह रहा है? तो चैट में आ ही नहीं रहा। इसमें क्या पूछना है? फायरबॉल दोनों में नो बैड वर्ड्स हियर। वो जो लिख रहे हैं यहाँ देख सकते हैं क्या लिख रहा है वो।
Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from 𝓚𝓮𝓮. After it was damaged in the fight with the wolf of the north, it must have wandered into the ruins of old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom, it would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Stormterror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need, no. दोनों में तो नो है।
What do you mean?
I remember.
You mean...
पाइमॉन समझ गई।
Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
विनीत कितने जमा कर लिए प्राइमो जेम्स? कब ले रहा है तू 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर? तेरे पास तो पहले से। फिर भी बाकी सब 4200, मेरे पास 6000 क्यों बोल रहा मैं? 600 वेपन लेना चाहूँगा मैं। अरे वाह, वेपन चलाएगा तो हमें कैरेक्टर दिला दे बस, जो तेरे पास है, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए। 600 है ना, कल परसों तक हो जाएंगे 1600, फिर मारेंगे स्पिंग। विनीत कैन डू 20+ विशेस। यस, विनीत तो कर सकता है 20। मेरे को अंदर टेलीपोर्ट होना था क्या? ओके। You should stream and pull for him. तेरे को ही देने वाला हूँ विश करने के लिए। अरे भाई मेरे हाथ बेकार है, मिलेंगे नहीं, फिर बोलेगा मेरे को मिले ही नहीं। हाँ, जाना कहाँ है? यहीं पे। ये डोमेन मेरे से हो ही नहीं रहा, अकेले मर ही नहीं रहा वो ड्रैगन। ये करना है सच में? मैं तो कैंसिल करूँगा। लोअर जाना है, ठीक है। अच्छा मैं गया नहीं, मतलब मिशन में ये यहाँ पे भी नहीं। अरे यार ये हो क्या रहा है? अब ये हाई बता रहा है, मैं सही जगह टेलीपोर्ट हुआ तो फिर स्टोरी स्टार्ट नहीं हुई। और ऊपर जाना है। अब स्टार्ट हुआ। ओके
This is it,
क्या
right?
लिख रहे थे?
Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
क्या लिखा है कि खुद के हाथ थोड़ी अच्छे हैं,
Ooh, so what did you see?
कि खुद के हाथ थोड़ी अच्छे हैं।
Huh?
मतलब लक की बात
Nothing.
बता रहा हूँ मैं, लक की बात
Oh,
बता रहा
but
हूँ। somebody
Paimon was so
lost
excited.
one weapon every time.
What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
I know
This
you
requires
have
another method.
bad luck, but I have no choice.
Using
हैं?
elemental sight on a field tiller is of no
तेरे पास
use
choice कैसे
because it
नहीं?
is
मुझे
not
बात बता।
powered by the
तेरे पास
elements.
choice है ना?
Let me give it a try.
लास्ट टाइम हमने फ्री फायर में स्पिन मारा था, क्या मिला था?
And
अच्छी चीज़ मिली
done.
थी तुझे। लक की ही बात कर रहे हैं।
Wow!
हाँ,
It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
ये इसकी आँख निकाल लिया क्या इसने?
Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from 𝓚𝓲𝓵?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What an stream and dangerous. Operation you when he start wishing.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Very likely.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius,
Bro, नादिया दिला
you
दो।
know I don't trust them.
उसके पास तो है नादिया।
Right.
विनीत के पास तो है
But our work
नादिया।
isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also
आपके
take
पास
care
नहीं
of that
नादिया?
defiled statue.
मुझे लगा आप दोनों के पास है, मैं एक गरीब हूँ। हेडफोन पे लग गया। नादिया नहीं है ब्रो। अरे अरे फिर विनीत ही अमीर है भाई।
We
हम
can't
ही
have the
गरीब लोग
church
रह
get
गए पीछे।
involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
हाँ हाँ नाहिदा बस नाहिदा।
That's a statue of the Seven!
नाहिदा
As
बोला
well
मैंने
as
ना।
being a really important cultural relic,
मत करो।
they're actually divine
नहीं है
too!
ब्रो somebody की पनौती।
Well,
विनीत
good
गलत
thing I
बात है।
didn't tell
खुद तो ले
Barbara
लिया
earlier.
दूसरों को पनौती लगाते
Otherwise
हैं।
she'd be going completely bonkers
किया
right
कर।
now.
मेरे टाइम पनौती लगाई नहीं
Do
तो
the
देख
Seven
सकते।
really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we
आपके
will
पास
also
कितने
run
हैं
into that
प्रोमोते?
Abyss Herald.
आपके पास
I'll
भी
make
तो होंगे
sure it
बहुत सारे
doesn't get
विनीत
away
जैसे।
this time.
आई हार गया तो मेरे पे ही पनौती मारोगे। हक तो फिर तेरे वजह से ही नहीं मिला। सही तो बोल रहे हैं। चढ़ जाना है। I only have Ganyu, which somebody doesn't have, but he has 2-3 characters that I don't have, including weapons. Okay. विनीत ने तो खेलना बाद में से स्टार्ट किया ना, मतलब बाद से स्टार्ट किया है, फिर भी इसने इतने सारे ले लिए कैरेक्टर्स, तो पीछे ही जाना था. हाँ रिच है ब्रो. विनीत दान कर दे यार 1-2 कैरेक्टर. इतने कैरेक्टर लेके क्या करेगा तू?
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look
हम
at
वापस आ
us.
गए यहीं
We
पे.
barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
ये नहीं खुलेगा क्या?
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue,
अब इसको
we
डॉज
just
करो.
need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
ये क्या है? मैं
Yep,
फालतू में आ
that'll
गया
work. Let's go. And
नहीं
remember to
पकड़ना.
be on your
बच
guard.
गया, बच गया. गया गया भाई. इतना अच्छा पोज गया था. नहीं गलत कूद गया मैं. यस गिव मी नादिया एंड टेक मोना. C3 ले ले विनीत, अच्छा ऑफर है. भाई डॉज डॉज डॉज. बच गया बच गया बच गया बच गया बच गया बच गया.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
नादिया तो एक स्ट्रीमर का.
I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
नाहिदा नादिया. उनको नादिया बोलना इजी लगता है, नाहिदा बोलना थोड़ा सा
Such a
दिमाग में
scary
नहीं आता लोग वर्ड.
place.
नाहिदा.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
होता है जो नाम अपन सुने हुए थे वो नाम अपन पहले बोलते हैं ना. ऐसा.
You sense correctly.
ये अभी तक मरा नहीं है. अभी तो मारा था.
You are just as vexatious
कौन
as
होती है ये?
ever,
मरता ही नहीं जल्दी.
Genshin, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught
वो
and
अभी तक नहीं
caged.
मरा. Both me and Vinith fight him.
It is your
every
words that forever reek of corruption.
time. अभी तक मरा
Time
ही
to
नहीं है.
silence you!
पर इसको बहुत बार मार चुके हैं ना हम, पर ये मरता नहीं. ये वापस आ गया. क्या बोला था? आइस टाइप और विंड. ये तो भाग गया दूर. मोबाइल की शीट लगा लो
Leave it all to me.
इसको मारने से पहले.
Freeze!
अरे स्विच हो. ये स्विच नहीं होता. तो ये गड़बड़ है इसकी अलग से.
Dodge this!
अरे दब. विंड दबाई नहीं.
Windblade.
Freeze! Ha, don't push your luck.
Steady as st-
Cool it!
Be gone.
क्या मरेगा?
This map will be frozen in time.
इसको फायर से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। वाटर है ना, आग बुझा देगा। भूल जाता हूँ। डॉज वापस आएगा। तीनों डॉज करता। अरे 3 ही रहते ना भाई, चौथा कर दिया इसने।
That's cheating.
ऐसी फाइट करनी मुझे। इस बार भागने नहीं दिया इसने। किसने मारा? किसी ने मारा तलवार से। थर्ड पार्टी एंट्री हो चुकी है। कौन है ये? प्रिंस? वो तो बिल्ली थी ना। You fight better than somebody. ऐसा ना बोलो, गुस्सा हो जाएगा वो। विनीत, गुस्सा तो नहीं हो गया ना?
Lumina.
ये क्यों बचा रहा है इसको? Goes one and he was weapon. कभी भी लगता है मैं गलत पढ़ रहा हूँ, फिर बाद में याद आता है हाँ सही पढ़ रहा हूँ। Has okay. And he has weapons. ये पूछ रहा हूँ, ये प्रिंस ने इसको क्यों बचाया? मैंने तो कहीं देखा है, ये भी याद नहीं मुझे तो।
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumina, why are you with 𝓛𝓸𝓵?
ये इसका भाई है। हाँ, सच में ये इसका भाई है। Damn bro, you started the game with seeing him. हाँ, पर याद नहीं है ना मेरे को। मैं इतने सारे कैरेक्टर देखा, मुझे याद नहीं है। अभी इसने बोला ब्रदर। हाँ, अब याद आया।
Aether, we meet again.
What's going on here? 𝓛𝓸𝓵 knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Aether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man 𝓛𝓲𝓵 was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of 𝓛𝓲𝓵. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of 𝓛𝓲𝓵. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying 𝓛𝓸𝓵 is from 𝓛𝓲𝓵? The same 𝓛𝓲𝓵 that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to 𝓛𝓲𝓵, but is actually the people of 𝓛𝓲𝓵 themselves? And the whole thing about 𝓛𝓸𝓵 being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumina. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We've always had enough time.
ये अपने भाई को ढूंढ रही थी. इसका भाई से दूर भाग रहा है. ऐसा सीन है.
Don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
And bro,
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the 7 and the 7 nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of 𝓛𝓲𝓴𝓮 turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from 𝓛𝓲𝓴 too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Get clues from the start.
Yeah, you're right.
ये गया का विनेत?
Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Come on, traveler. ये जो 10 लाइक्स दिख गया है वो चैट नहीं आई चैट में. क्या हो गई चैट को? कितने हो गए जेम्स? 700 729. ओके. और कितने चाहिए? 900. Hello, I want to go to get a random live stream. So I read the title now. ओके ब्रो। इसके बाद कौन सी स्टोरी करनी है? इसमें से न्यू स्टोरी की मतलब जो न्यू प्लेस मैंने अनलॉक किया उसकी कौन सी स्टोरी है इसमें से? ये इसमें नाम तो भी नहीं लिखा। यू शेयर योर फीलिंग विद टाइम बिफोर I am playing Genshin Impact. Bro, what is your AR? I think 56, 57, 58, 60. Always important. ठीक है. 0? How? In Asia and America 35. Oh, okay. Right question. What? Yeah. वो तो 0 बोल रहा है. अमेरिका में से 35 है, एशिया में 0 है. ओके ब्रो हैज़ 2 अकाउंट. पता उस दिन विनीत भी पूछ रहा था ना. 4. हाँ 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 डैम. 4 अकाउंट है इसके पास, पर इसने 2 के बताया ना. और बाकी 2 अकाउंट की लेवल क्या है? AR लेवल. ये स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा है, ये स्टार्ट करते हैं. ये ये गेम में 4 अकाउंट. सीधी सर्वर है ना, तो 4 अकाउंट कैसे हो
I
गए?
never imagined your brother would have sided with the abyss.
In every account. एकदम सही क्वेश्चन है.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go Nazuma. चलो भाई चलो चलो.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
सिग्नोरा विद C6. इस C6 या आप C3 लिखे, उसका मतलब क्या है? जैसे पहले मोना का लिखा था C3, उसका मतलब, और ये C3 का मतलब क्या है? Actually,
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Until the end of the year. Oh, constellation. Okay. If I spend any, I water pocket myself. Damn, that's tough challenge. Okay. I pull every wish I get. कुछ नहीं मिलता है विश करने पे, है ना? किस्मत ही अच्छी नहीं है.
What's the hurry?
Yeah, I am not buying wish. I get them from the tree and air rewards. हाँ, ये मैं नीचे कहाँ आ गया?
What's the hurry?
Will you skip Kazuka? काजुका क्या है? मैडम आगे भैया लो बोल रही है. Damn hard life.
Oh.
Constellation
Hello.
improve character.
Oh, I mean good fortune,
Especially
right? I'm still
uses,
learning to
but
talk
you
like a local.
don't need
Is there anything I can help you with?
Character.
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
क्या हम बोट से जाने वाले क्या यहाँ से?
So that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success
Kazuka,
is
my
incredibly
man.
small.
My favorite anime characters.
Incredibly
Okay.
small? Then
समझ
how
गया,
did you
समझ
get
गया,
out of
समझ गया.
Inazuma in the first place?
Short form में लिखा था ना.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how
When you
dangerous
do
this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then I blacked out. But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Don't have that much time to play.
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was?
But
Why?
then I got
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there.
The start.
The atmosphere is so
I'm
stifling.
lazy.
The 𝓛𝓲 Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
𝓛𝓲 Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵. One of the obligations of the 𝓛𝓲 Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the 𝓛𝓲𝓵 Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survive that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guldenstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
वहाँ पे जाने के लिए
Then there's no time to
ये
lose.
करना होगा,
Let's
वो
go
करना
find
होगा।
Captain
भाई भेज
Beidou.
दो यार। Finally. ये सामने बोट लगी, उसमें जाना है क्या, या हम डायरेक्ट जा सकते हैं? Damn, I thought you did. B.
Yeah, this is so dull.
मैं चुप कराओ इनको, हो चुका है। He going नाज़ू। भाई मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, ये सामने जो बोट खड़ी उसमें जाना है या मुझे डायरेक्ट जाना है? डायरेक्ट जा सकता हूँ मैं। ओके भाई, यहाँ पे कैसे जाना है? तैर के? यस ब्रो, यू अनलॉक ना ज़ूमा, लेट्स गो। यस लेट्स गो, लाइक कर दो इसी बात पे। पर इतना दूर जाना कैसे? पानी में जाना है अपने को, बाय फ्लाइंग। भाई इतना उड़ सकता हूँ मैं, तुझे लगता है? इसको पकड़ लेता हूँ। यहाँ पे दो और है। एक ही पकड़ा फिर मैंने। इंग्लिश पढ़ना नहीं आ रहा तो चुप, लॉल। मुझको समझ ही नहीं आ रहा किस बारे में बात कर रहे हो, तो मैं क्या पढ़ूं फिर? वो सीन है। Seem for nothing.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Oh shit. Seem for Nahida. कौन? विनीत? अभी जो बातें समझ में नहीं आई तो मैं क्या ही पढ़ूं?
What's the
मुझे
hurry?
पता ही नहीं वो कौन से कैरेक्टर है, क्या है उनकी एबिलिटीज, मुझे नहीं पता, तो मैंने इग्नोर किया। Nahida isn't actually a child, she turned into one. Let's see how your adventure goes in नाज़ू। देखते हैं। I'm not saying to you bro। मैं बता रहा हूँ बस एक बात, जो मैं चैट नहीं पढ़ता, मुझे जो चीज़ें समझ नहीं आती मैं नहीं पढ़ता वो। अब जिसके बारे में पता ही नहीं पढ़ूंगा फिर विनीत बोलेगा, इसलिए चुप रहता हूँ मैं। ये क्या बोल, रिपोर्टिंग लाइन कंप्लीट, एक और करवा दे यार। आई नो बट शी क्यूट, ये child is good as a god of wisdom। मैं तो पहुंच ही नहीं पाऊंगा। खत्म, उड़ के जाना ही बेस्ट था। मैंने फालतू में ट्राई किया वाटर से। climb right side mountain and jump from there. She so supporting for traveler. अरे चेस्ट नीचे ही रह गया.
Fascinating.
इतना दूर से तो पहुंच ही जाऊंगा. चलो. इसमें कट सीन तो नहीं आएगा ना, मतलब डायरेक्ट से दिखाएंगे नहीं, डायरेक्ट में पहुंच गया. यू कैन डू इट. ये कौन सा तरीका है बोर्ड पे चढ़ने के लिए? दरवाजा दे देते. Best archer that helped us and actually cares about her people. Cute सीन तो है. Go ahead. तो भाई ये रास्ता देखना कैसे है जाने के लिए.
What's going on up there?
चलो देखते क्या है. Oh yeah, I also like. Yeah, yes. ये लोग बोल क्यों नहीं रहे? I just like anime character. I see. अरे ले चलो भाई, इतना क्या इंतज़ार करवा रहे हो यार. एक तो बोल भी नहीं रहे लोग. ये पढ़ने में मैं तो नहीं पढ़ रहा ये तो. चालू करो बोट. पायरेट बन गया मैं. ये मुझे चलाने देंगे? नहीं, वो दोनों के पास जाना है. ओके.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the 𝓚𝓚𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to 𝓚𝓲𝓴, not fighting in some tournament.
𝓚𝓲𝓴? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? 𝓚𝓲𝓴? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to 𝓚𝓲𝓴 aboard the 𝓚𝓲𝓵. Up to you.
You just want her to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to 𝓚𝓲𝓴, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
ये बोट चालू कब होगी? मतलब ये बोट लेके नहीं जाएगा हमें? Kisan view participate in a tournament and fight to win and go on a trip to 𝓚𝓲𝓴. Got it. Okay. समझ गया. पर बोट चालू नहीं हो रही है. बोट चालू तब ना जाऊं मैं. नहीं पैदल ही भेजना है तो बोट पे बुलाया क्यों इन लोगों ने? इतनी अच्छी बोट बनाई क्यों है? कोई स्टार्ट करो इस बोट को भाई, फाइट तो कर लो पहले। अरे यार ये सब गलत बात है। एक बात बताओ, मैं यहाँ से बोट पे गया, फिर बोट पे से वापस जाओ फाइट करने, फिर बोट पे जाओ, कितना वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है। टूर्नामेंट फाइटिंग का है, बोट रेसिंग का नहीं। ओके ऐसा भी कुछ है, कुछ तो था वहाँ पे।
What's the hurry?
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
कहाँ फाइट हो रही है ये?
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
बॉक्सिंग करनी क्या यहाँ पे? सारे बिल्डर
The
खड़े।
Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 Summit. Oh yeah.
Also,
dual
that
fight with
doesn't sound like the
weapons.
most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
Nonsense बोल रहा है भाई ये बंदा।
Not to mention, I've helped the
पीटना
Millilith
पड़ेगा
catch
इसको।
treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed,
भाई
of course.
करवाओ फाइट
But the
यार।
fact remains that I did
जाना
manage to
भी
subdue the
मुझे।
both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children
arena
anytime
fight.
soon.
ये लैग क्यों हुआ? पता नहीं।
Hi
ये
there. Are
बाकी
you
नहीं कर
here
रहे।
for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the 𝓚𝓲𝓶𝓮 clan.
You
And his
can't
skills
just
are
skip
unparalleled.
story and now
Liang and
know
I are
the
both
story
proud
or
disciples
what
of his.
going on because you're streaming.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the 𝓚𝓲𝓶𝓮 clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's like
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks
it's
without
like
moving
we
an
are all
inch.
playing with
For
you.
example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or
Switching
change the
that man.
direction of an incoming stone,
समझ गया.
all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying
Start
into the
कब
air
हुई
without
arena?
lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've
यहाँ
been
पे कोई
training for
rule तो
ages
नहीं है
and
ना?
we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted,
कितनी
or we
बातें
would have at
करते
least
हैं,
gotten the
बस करो
gist by
यार.
now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of
Tuition
course!
fee.
This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the 𝓚𝓲𝓴𝓮 clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the 𝓚𝓲𝓵 clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
ओके, दो जनों से बात कर ली है. अब तीसरा ढूंढना है. वो रहा. ये तो फिशिंग कर रहा है. नहीं नहीं, पूरा फिशिंग कर रहा है. ये जंप बटन थोड़े और राइट को होने चाहिए थे.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have tournament experience?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Don't be sure. I am sure you have. क्या करना है? बेइज्जती.
You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Okay.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego,
अब यहाँ पे क्या
some
करना है? नाम
bugger
लिखवाना है क्या
guys
अपना?
paying way too much for their kung fu.
𝓛𝓲𝓴𝓮 Village arm wrestling champion, huh?
All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
What's your name? Traveler ही बोलेगी मेरे को पता है.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
वो भाई fans आ गए भाई, fans आ गए.
Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
भाई fans बन गए हमारे.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady 𝓚𝓲𝓵 at the Rite of Parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god 𝓚𝓲𝓵, so that's one. Do you have any others?
क्या लेना है? First.
Yeah, and also a dragon too! Put down battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Seems like you got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up.
How am I supposed to win
मैं
now?
फालतू में डर रहा था क्या लेवल इनके जैसे लेवल पीट देंगे भाई ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस भी नहीं होना चाहिए
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा ही पावरफुल बना लिया अपने कैरेक्टर को ये रहे दोनों पहले हेल्थ बढ़ा लेता हूँ पता चला बीच फाइट में हेल्थ बढ़ाने ना मिले। नाइस।
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing
ये
you
भी
as the
5 स्टार
favorite.
कैरेक्टर है क्या?
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right.
भाई देख तो सही, वो कितना डैमेज दिया, 3 शॉट मारे वो मर गया।
Words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Okay. तो जो मतलब रियल में आएगा लड़ने वो कुछ ज़्यादा पावरफुल रहेगा भाई, डरा रहे हो तुम?
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Hello bro, welcome to the stream. Hi.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beidou works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Jaime was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Bro.
We're finally here, folks. The Rails show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My girl's
fight start क्यों नहीं हो रही जल्दी?
Follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
नहीं. भाई गलत बात है, मैं फुल हेल्थ करके भी नहीं आया था। विनीत बताया क्यों नहीं यार? कुछ ज़्यादा ही हार्ड है ये तो। कैरेक्टर चेंज करूँ क्या? नहीं, खाना खिला रहे तो रुको। गलत जगह क्लिक कर दिया मैंने। बैक। कुछ है ही नहीं खाने के लिए। वाह। हंस मत भाई, तूने बताया नहीं यार कि इतना ज्यादा हेल्थ होता है। मार दिया, बच गया भाई। चिमकांडी भी नहीं।
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
He gonna die. Damn.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
हंस ले भाई, चिमकांडी तो पीटूंगा एक दिन में। बताया क्यों नहीं इतनी ज़्यादा हेल्थ होती है यार, फालतू में पिटा दिया मेरे को। या बट आई वरी डोंट इन स्टार्टिंग गेम, DPS doesn't matter much. Helen as of field DPS. This is easy tournament noob. भाई तूने बताया क्यों नहीं कि इतना हार्ड है? भाई स्टार्टिंग में दे दिया 75 लेवल, कितना इजी मर गया वो।
If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest
गलत बात है,
around.
बताया नहीं तूने। एक तो मैंने हेल्थ भी फुल
I
नहीं की
wanted
मैंने।
a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There it goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
कुछ चैट नहीं आ रही चैट
maybe
में।
next time, huh?
कहाँ चले
By
जा
the
रहे हैं?
way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me.
सिर्फ ये फालतू
He is a
की
formidable
नीति आ जाते हैं
opponent.
यार।
Quick
कुछ
on
भी
his
पूछता
feet and
रहता है,
swift to take
इंजरी की
advantage
तरह।
of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Niguan.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of 𝓚𝓲𝓵 clan kung fu.
I will stop.
It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
45 for now and force on build my character for now, and I was keep main. Best decision I say.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and manage to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
फिर से बोट पे जाना है क्या अब? Do you have Mohita? मेरे पास नहीं है, somebody के पास है। ये एक लकी है जो यस बोलेगा, हम दोनों के पास नहीं है।
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
To go to 𝓛𝓲𝓴𝓮 by any glitch or ice bridge. मैंने अनलॉक कर लिया है वो.
Now then,
पर मैं स्टोरी के
let's test your skills, shall we?
अरे पड़ गई.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Windblade!
Dodge this! Cool it!
और भी आ गया.
No one escapes my sight!
Don't get frostbite!
Windblade!
Steady as stone.
क्या क्या हो गया उसके बाद. Yeah, but glitch doesn't work in mobile. Same does. You have got same practice for going to ice bridge. I tired with ice bridge, but I didn't down. I tried glitch too, but got teleported back. Are you all mobile players? Yes, bro. Yeah, and the streamer. Which mobile? Which mobile? दोनों ने सैमसंग दिखाया है. मेरा ही कोई अलग दुनिया का फ़ोन है. मेरा है OnePlus 11R.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
The best mobile in the world. हाँ, Samsung क्या ना 50,000 के ऊपर वाले सारे बेस्ट है. उसके नीचे वाले सारे बेकार.
Save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵 now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new 𝓚𝓲visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Now you will be going.
Have you encountered the 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵 before?
Bro, let's go. Be ready for Kazuka backstory if you are reading the story to the streamer.
With time, we will change, but the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osail, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight.
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
You will get to play Kazuka, I think. Kazuka. यार ये दे दिया करने में, इसमें मैं परफेक्ट नहीं हूँ.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
नीचे भी नहीं जा रही. हो गया. Seems not. अरे यार मैंने गड़बड़ कर दी. इसे ट्राई करते हैं.
Someone needs assistance.
ट्रैवलर ही सही है.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
फिर निकल गया. यार लाइट चली गई.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Shut down. स्ट्रीम चल रही है या नहीं चल रही है, ये भी तो एक अलग ही क्वेश्चन है. नहीं चल रही है ये, पता है मुझे. गलत टाइम पे लाइट काट दिया यार. चल तो रही है अभी.